Greetings from Dayline. Berita 1.30. Breaking news. Plagiarism involved everyone, including the students in tertiary education, and previous material used by the students are printed documents. However, in this technological era, internet is widely used and students gain variety of sources in just one click. Hence, the rate of cyber-plagiarism is increasing in education world nowadays. Plagiarism is defined as unauthorized use of ideas, methods, data, language, and figures of another author without acknowledging the source. Ines, 1998, claimed students who plagiarize from the internet think in their own minds that it is not plagiarism. Therefore, 3 researchers from International Islamic University Malaysia, Hidayah, Nasreen and Aina Alisha, had conducted a research on cyber-plagiarism. Hi, my name is Aina Alisha. In order to do the research, we divided cyber-plagiarism into 3 smaller scopes, which involve 3 acts of cyber-plagiarism. The act of cyber-plagiarism is the act of copy and paste information from the internet, followed by the act of not crediting work from online sources, and the act of purchasing an essay from sites and submitting it as an assignment.
So based on our observation, we identified that there are many research done on how students perceive the act of plagiarism itself. However, more research are needed to study how students perceive the act of cyber-plagiarism in the academic world. So, as a result, me and my other 2 colleagues, which is Nasreen and Aina Alisha, had decided to conduct a study to investigate how undergraduates in Malaysian public universities perceive the act of cyber-plagiarism. And the 3 main acts that we wanted to specifically study on has been mentioned by Aina Alisha earlier on.
In order to conduct the study, we created a questionnaire on SurveyMonkey. Our questionnaire consists of 2 demographic questions and 6 questions that are related to our study. We distributed our questionnaire through social media, and our respondents are Malaysian undergraduates from various Malaysian public universities and from different field of studies and different years of study.
Overall, there were 77 responses that we received from the participants through the questionnaire we distributed from social media. And there were 62 females who answered it and another 15 males. Our first research question has been answered by our 3rd and 4th question in the questionnaire, whereby 40% of the respondents agree that copying a few sentences from the internet and combining it with a significant portion of their own work is not plagiarism. Another 35% agreed that copying fragments of text from diverse sources from the internet to compose an essay is not considered plagiarism. The results for our first research question did match our prediction in the initial process of the study. Not just that, it is also consistent with the past research done by Babalola in 2012, whereby she found that the act of copying and posting information from the internet is most agreeable and tolerable from the students to not consider this as plagiarism.
The result found for the act of not crediting work from online source found that approximately 36% disagreed presenting information digitally or orally copied directly from internet is acceptable, and above 40% disagreed putting some sentence from online article in different order from original without citing is acceptable, and nearly 50% did not agree act of quoting a whole paragraph by putting quotation mark but without citing original author is acceptable. Our findings competes with a study by Ting 2013, whereby she found that students regularly use words from different sources, be it in the same language or not, they would still not credit the originator.
Our last question in our questionnaire did answer our 3rd research question. Based on our findings, 45% of our respondents do think that purchasing or downloading an essay online and submitting it as their own is plagiarism. However, this is not at par with what Chase 2012 had claimed. She claimed that purchasing or downloading an essay online is better than copying.
Therefore, the conclusion that we can make from the study is students can tolerate the act of copying and posting and not considering it as plagiarism. But they do not tolerate when there are absence of citations in their assignment, whereby they will consider that as plagiarism. And lastly, they strongly disagree that purchasing or downloading a whole essay and submitting it as an assignment is acceptable.
Firstly, we, the researchers, would highly recommend for the future research balance out the count of males and females participants in the study to find out the perception of different genders.
Next, we would like to recommend the future researchers to extend the investigation on the other acts of cyber-plagiarism than what we have provided in our research.
Thank you to Mastura for the news report, and that will be all from Dayline for now.